BBC Sussex to the national news, and there's warnings that 80% of schools have increased class sizes because of funding pressures.
Schools have been restricted in their funding for the last 5 years. They've been on what is termed flat cash. So the amount of money they get per pupil has not been increasing, whereas the costs of running a school have.
Malcolm Trove from the Association of School and Colleges saying that budget pressures are now so tight that class sizes are up. Some schools are choosing to abandon some GCSEs and A-level courses. Laura McInnery is the editor of Schools Week.
You've got more pupils and there are more young people coming through the school system, and you've got less money. You're going to have usually bigger class sizes, and also think about what subjects can you get a teacher to do that they can maybe do the most of their timetable on.
And here, the heads of almost every school in East Sussex and West Sussex have joined with schools in Essex and Cornwall and written a letter to parents and MPs warning of budgets at breaking point. If you're a parent, you probably got that letter yesterday. In it, they accuse the Department of Education of being entirely irresponsible over school finances. One of those heads who sent out the letter is Peter Woodman, the head of the Wheels School in Billingshurst. We've also got Maria Caulfield, MP for Lewis, on the line. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Peter, surely head teachers got better things to do. Shouldn't you be teaching children rather than getting involved in all this politics?
No, you're quite right, Neil. In fact, that's what I am doing. So, as a head of a school of nearly 1,700, I had a senior team of 9 8 years ago. I have a team of 6.6 now, and I'm teaching a day and a half a week. That shouldn't be happening. I should be leading a school, but I don't have enough money. I had a school of 1,450 8 years ago with 95 teachers. In September, I have a school of 1,700 with 93 teachers. I think that just gives you a sense of the pressure that we've been under over the last 8 years. And if the government stick to their spending target over the next few years, that is going to get worse and worse and worse. So you're quite right. I should be doing other things, but I'm afraid I haven't got the money to do it.
Right, OK. Now, Maria Caulfield, interesting this. It started really with West Sussex. East Sussex joined now Essex and Cornwall. These are hundreds of head teachers who say the government's got it wrong.
Yeah, no, and I'm supporting head teachers and local schools too, because East and West Sussex certainly had one of the poorest funding formulas for school funding for many, many years now. And we were promised by the government that the new formula, the fairer funding formula, particularly for rural schools, would redress that balance, because small rural schools have been poorly funded for many, many years. And we were quite surprised when the figures came out a few weeks ago that overall East Sussex will do slightly better, but with increasing costs, national insurance contributions, pension contributions, actually that money is soon swallowed up. And many of my local schools will be nearly £500 per pupil per year worse off. And so I am very, very concerned about these changes.
Right, OK. Well, why is it that so many Conservative MPs in our area are concerned about this, and yet the government keeps ploughing on with it? Well, I mean, is it they're totally ignoring the grassroots MPs on this?
No, not at all. I mean, this is a consultation period, so the figures were announced just a few weeks ago. And in that time, I have met with many head teachers. I'm actually meeting another head teacher this morning, and I'm taking a delegation of them up to see the schools minister on Monday in Westminster, just so that he can hear firsthand the difficulties this is causing. Because in many parts of the country, schools are actually getting an increase in funding, and so it's not an issue in many places. But it is a consultation, and East and West Sussex MPs are united on this, that we won't be supporting these changes as they are proposed.
Right, OK.